Christy, if you could just kind of take it away and throw some questions out for Jeff here.
Okay, Jeff, we have a few for you. Jot would like to know, what is the difference between Pogoplug and any of the low-powered computers and media devices these days?
Thinking particularly about NAS and things like that, yeah, certainly.
I'll make the question probably maybe a little bit broader. I hope I hit what the person was asking, but one of the biggest differences is this fundamental user interface that we've put on top of the hardware.
Right.
So the ease of use of install would be the number one thing I would start with. And then it would be the way that we deliver the content. So whether it's just the layout of our browser interface or the way we deliver the media in such a way, the way we catalog and let you manage the shared users, I think that's what separates us from anyone else in our space.
Yeah, that's great. Okay, next question.
What's the average cost, Jeff?
Well, we're going to get to that. We're going to get to that because I know what people are thinking is that this is going to be a pretty expensive device, right, Jeff?
Well, that may be what they're thinking. Expense is a relative term. I've heard it both sides, but it's $129 US. But the key is it's $129 one time. After that, you can add as much storage as you want. It's your own storage. And we don't charge any fees, no monthly fees or no yearly fees. You get lifetime service with that $129 cost. And that includes the downloading of the people that you share with. So there's no extended fees. So there's no strings attached. It's $129 one time.
Very good. Let's just take a quick look at the device itself. This is the second generation Pogoplug. And now the question that immediately is coming into mind here, Jeff, colorization, hot pink. What's the story, and is it going to be available in any other colorization?
The answer is...
You knew it was coming. You knew it was coming, I guarantee you.
I like it. We're based in San Francisco, and I'm certainly okay with my man.
Yeah.
No, we...
I just conveniently agreed there and just smile and nod, and yeah.
The deal is that we think it's a beautiful design. We think it's a unique design. But let me say it the way I like to say it to people, and that is, it's a unique design with a unique color for a unique product. Putting this type of power and this type of product into a bland, boring box design just didn't fit it for us. And we have lots of people, the outside people that we deal with, and the some major players, make it black, make it this, make it that. And
right.
My CEO, who is he's invented some great things, and he generally does the opposite, and we generally come out with great things. So that's what we did.
We're talking about a great product with you've got one color, and take it or leave it. It's about the product, but it is an attractive device regardless. And of course, we could always keep it in the server room or whatever. So,
you bring up a good point, Robbie, and that is the product is a beautiful product. We love the design. It is quite striking. It fits nicely on a shelf. We did some cable and trough management so that your USB cabling and your power all come through this sled trough. But if you want to put it next to your router or hide it in a basement, you don't have to get to it all the time. It's not a device that you're constantly touching if you don't want to. That's fine too.
Yeah, most people have, you're going to have your router kind of out of the way anyways. But yeah, it's certainly something that would suit, especially looking at that. It's got that kind of, if I could say, like kind of a Mac look to it. It's very curved. It's very, very modern looking, very cool. So, and that trough, as you're saying, I think is the neat thing about that is that it's going to help protect from cables being accidentally removed from the device, which is good. So,
that's right.
Christy, are there any other questions in the chat room?
Agamotto commented, so you could have a mini repository hooked into your network and you don't have to host it on your main box, and he commented, neat.
Yeah, could do a lot of different things.
VK7HSC says, what's the Pogoplug power consumption like, and can it be used as a web server? Is the firmware software FOSS?
So FOSS being free open source software?
Yeah, so all of our API is open, and we're open dev. So it can be used at that, and people are writing some different protocols and different applications for the device as we speak, and we really foster that. We believe in that. We've been part of that community. I don't know off the top of my head the exact power consumption. It is standard power. I wish I knew it off the top of my head. I don't, but I would say that one of the reasons, we get asked a lot, why don't you just make Pogoplug a service and I can free my PC up to open up to anyone? And part of the idea of the product is that we don't want to have your PC on all the time and all the hardware, hard drives connected to it. So Pogoplug is a compelling offer as service only. But with the hardware, it does mean that you're going to lower power consumption overall in your house because only this small device is on, and we can power up the hard drives connected to it as you ping it, so to speak, when they're in sleep mode. So that's one of the compelling offers, and I apologize for not knowing that number right off the top of my head.
Did you just say hard drive spin down? Is that what I'm...
Yeah, no, exactly. I mean, the hard drives will spin down and spin up based on pinging of the...
Never ceases to amaze us right here. Jeff Fochtman with Pogoplug.com. This is kind of your last chance to get questions in for Jeff. Jeff, with the the big Christmas shopping season coming up, people are looking for great gifts. This is something that definitely at $129 is an excellent value, especially considering all these great features that you're mentioning. Where and when will this be available?
We've announced it as pre-order on www.pogoplug.com right now. It will be shipping early December, so first, second week of December is when we'll be shipping. And we're actively engaged in our retail discussions, so nothing to announce now, but this is exactly what we're doing. Expect to see 1 to 2 retailers this year, and then we'll roll it out both in Canada and Europe early in 2010.
Very good.
Now, I think actually there is one available a little bit sooner, isn't there?
It's going to be available in a couple of weeks. Is that what I gathered, Jeff? We've got one...
one special one?
We wanted to do one special one in honor of this interview. So we did want to give one away to a lucky person on the chat.
So Christy's been over...
That one would first ship.
And we think that's very nice and generous of you, Jeff. And I tried to submit my name, but Robbie told me that I'm ineligible for the draw. So
sorry, buddy.
Work hard, not eligible for the free giveaway.
Oh. I keep you sourced with pads of paper and pens and things.
Which I dearly appreciate, and the tea is well worth it.
Good tea.
But yeah, Jeff, so we did a very important and well-calculated draw for the lucky individual from our very own Category 5 Technology TV chat room. And we asked our special guest, John, to come up with a number, and which was 17, and the 17th person in the chat room at the time that we figured it out happened to be Jot. So congratulations, Jot. You are now the proud owner of a Pogoplug, which Jeff has very kindly, second generation, which Jeff has very kindly offered to send to you. So we need your full address, Jot.
Yeah, well, you know what? I'll drop Jot an email and we'll get all that information.
So congratulations,
Jot. Joining us in the chat room, Category5.TV. Jeff, thank you so very much for being on the show tonight.
Thank you, Jeff.
It's been really informative, really neat to know about this new product, and just blown away at some of the features that are available in this product. It's really a way that we can, like we were saying, cut power a little bit, have something that's connected that has a lot of great features, and we look forward to seeing, especially with an open firmware, what's going to happen with it over the next little while. And wish you all the best, and good luck with the new product.
Thank you, Jeff.
Thank you so much.
Thanks.
Appreciate it.
Take care. And do visit Pogoplug.com. It's a great place to find out more, obviously, about the second generation Pogoplug. The new device is up there, and certainly if you have any further questions, you can email us to live@category5.tv.
So John Robert made a comment, Pogoplug basically sounds like a cool NAS when you add an HDD, and he says it's kind of cool that it's focused on internet sharing.
Indeed.